Kajabi has so many amazing features, and one of them that is often overlooked and seems a little intimidating at first is the branded mobile app. Now, I will admit, when I first heard about the branded app, I was skeptical and I couldn't see why adding that additional expense to my monthly business expenses was necessarily worth the extra effort and expense. The more I dove into it, though, and the more I learned about the branded app, though, the more I could see the incredible value. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. So if you are even remotely thinking about the branded app, if you're curious about Kajabi and what the benefits of using Kajabi for your online business are, then this is the video for you. This is the first of a several-part series that I'll be doing for you that is going to go deeper into the branded mobile app. So this video, we're just going to talk about the overview and some of the important things that you definitely need to know that might help you with making the decision on whether or not it's a good choice to add it to your Kajabi account, or if you're even thinking about Kajabi, to sign up for Kajabi. Particularly, I've had some clients that have enrolled in Kajabi specifically because of the branded mobile app as one of the biggest features that made it so much easier to combine everything and make it cohesive into an amazing, simple way to serve your clients. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Essentially are the top things that you need to consider when you're looking at the branded mobile app and looking at Kajabi specifically for the branded mobile app and whether or not it's worth pulling the trigger. Are you ready? All right, let's dive in. The first one, as I was first looking at the branded mobile app, is I originally thought about it as, okay, well, that's great. Kajabi already has an internal app and it just makes it easier for people to access their content on the go. Why do I actually need to add this additional expense or this additional feature to basically give my audience what they're already getting with Kajabi's app? And that could not be further from the truth. The reality of the branded mobile app is that it gives you a much more customizable experience that you can create for your audience. And the thing that I really love about that is not only, just like anything else that Kajabi does, is incredibly intuitive and makes it very easy to basically drag and drop and build out what it is that you want, unlike most other app type software where you have to hire a developer, you have to know programming and coding and all that crazy stuff. Or what some of my clients have done is, previous to switching to Kajabi for the app, was paying thousands of dollars just because they needed an app and they were having a developer set it up for them. The Kajabi app, though, what the branded mobile app allows you to do is you can have a very curated, customizable experience. So what I mean by that is, just like you're building out your website and you have different landing pages and different website pages that are designed for very specific purposes, you can do the same thing with the branded mobile app. So instead of it just being a home screen, a library screen, community, that in and of itself is the default when you're first getting in there and you're starting to play around with it and start setting things up. Yes, it does make it super simple to have one place that your audience can go to access their library, their community, any elements that you want them to be able to have access to. But when we take that step deeper of what we can do with the branded mobile app, is we can actually create custom screens that allow you to control the experience that you want your audience to have. On top of that, we also have the ability with Kajabi's branded mobile app is to be able to create variant screens, meaning depending on the tag, the audience, the products that they own, all the different elements that Kajabi already knows about that particular person, whether they have an offer, whether they're a member of the community, you can create curated custom customer tags that essentially we create custom screens based on that particular client. So what does that mean? That means you can create a very curated, customized journey based on the audience. So that brings me to number 2 big point that I wanted to bring up on the branded mobile app versus the Kajabi app that you just get normally with your account or with other platforms. The branded mobile app, because we have this ability to create custom screens and a custom curated variants based on the customization of that audience, the tags, what they own, what they don't own, various elements of the specific journey experience, is we can use the branded mobile app as a very powerful marketing tool. So that was the big one that pushed me over the edge when I was first looking at the branded mobile app, was realizing that the mobile app itself is probably one of your most powerful lead generation tools that you can use if and when you're using Kajabi. Why? Because more and more the marketing trends as we're moving into an AI age is our audience is craving more of an experience as opposed to just a funnel. They don't necessarily as much want to see a post that sends them to a sales page and then gets into your course. What we're seeing more and more, the trends of the industry, is that your audience is craving a more customized, curated experience. And with the mobile app, what you can do is you can invite your members to download your app and have a free version of the app. And that allows them to experience you, to see some of your content, for you to have bonuses that are inside your app, and gives them high value lead generation type of experience, along with the other nurture type opportunities that we have with any other lead magnet. And you can curate that experience and have variant screens. So your free download people will see different things than someone who is a member and has joined your program, all inside the same app. So that gives us such an incredible amount of opportunity to create this incredible experience that is taking your company, your brand, your vision, your voice with you anywhere and everywhere they go with their smart device. How incredibly powerful is that? All for just basically $200 a month. That is like some of the cheapest marketing that you can have out there, especially when it gives you so much flexibility and so many opportunities. That being said, if you're interested in seeing how I'm using it for my business, click the link down in the description, where we'll have an invitation where you can download our free app. It will give you some inspiration on how we are using it. And when you do, not only do you get access to our Monetize with Kajabi in 7 Days or Less series, you also get access to a bunch of extra bonuses that we put in there. And you get access to our offer worksheet, our lead magnet launch checklist. There's a bunch of really great stuff in there. And you get access to our free community, so you can ask questions about anything Kajabi related, connect with other entrepreneurs in our community, and you'll be able to experience it all by just clicking the link below. So I invite you to definitely do that and introduce yourself in the community. Now, that being said, too, the next question everyone is always asking is, okay, just like anything else in Kajabi, the biggest power of Kajabi that I see is, 1, it's an all-in-one platform. 2, it's incredibly customizable, which means that we can basically create what we want to create. We can create brands within brands. We can have customized products. We can have courses. We can have coaching, podcasts. There's all of these amazing things that we can do all in one platform to serve our audience and create that incredible experience. But that very customization oftentimes creates overwhelm. And where do I even start? And even in Kajabi's app, so essentially there is an app that Kajabi has created for the branded mobile app. I see a lot of times in the community forum there that people are asking, well, where do I even start? Well, I'm so glad you asked. because that's what we're going to talk about in our next video, where I'm going to walk you through, if you decide to go ahead and get the Kajabi mobile app, where do you even start and how do you go about setting that up, and what are the steps that you need to know to plan ahead while you go through the back-end stuff that Kajabi walks you through on setting up your developer accounts with Apple and Google so that you can actually be on the Apple Play Store and the Google Store, the Apple Store, App Store, and the Google Play Store. I always get those backwards. But essentially, while you're working on your developer accounts, which trust me, it sounds more overwhelming than it is, Kajabi does a great job of walking you through it. But the important thing is then, what do I do to design? How do I know whether or not to do variant screens? What are my options? How do I know how to even start and go about building out my app? And that's what we're going to talk about in the next video. So be sure to stay tuned, like and subscribe, comment below if you have any questions, and definitely download our app so you have that opportunity to experience Kajabi's branded mobile app for yourself. Now, if you don't have a Kajabi account already and you would like to join Kajabi and experience that as well, use our affiliate partner link below, because when you use my partner link, there's a ton of exciting bonuses that we offer for anyone who uses our partner link to access and get Kajabi, including an extended 30-day trial, along with lots of other bonuses. So click on the link below that outlines all the extra stuff that you get when you use our partner link to join Kajabi. Again, like I said, if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below. And I'm super excited to hear what you think about Kajabi's branded mobile app. And I'll see you on our next video when we dive deeper into designing your Kajabi branded mobile app.